Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. My God, you think we could start? You think we could start one stream without problems? Okay, note to self. Note to self. I thought maybe Mix It Up Bot was broken last week on a fluke, right? With the update. Turns out you gotta restart that sucker every single time now. You gotta restart that shit every single time now. I know. Just once. Whatever. It's fine. Hey. Disney, I'm gonna pull your card for you. How is everyone? Happy Monday. How is your Monday going? Mine's actually going really well. You wouldn't think that. You wouldn't think that from the way we're starting. It's been hyper productive though. I'm trying to make myself a morning person. More so than I already am. So we're getting up early and immediately we're painting. And it actually worked out pretty well for me today. But yeah, how are you guys? Hey, Disney. Hello, Smooch. Disney's singing my leg in real life. Amazing. Hey, Phil. Hey, Allie. What is up? How are you guys? Okay, good. Now we're getting the tarots. Now we're doing it. I tried to be a morning person once. Didn't work out. Yeah. I used to be a morning person, but I used to have to be for my, music degree. Okay, guys. You know how, when you sign up for college classes, the 8 a.m.s are, the big, oh, shit, you gotta wake up. The earliest classes are at 8 a.m., which implies also more, because if you live off campus, you have to, find parking. You can actually drive there, right? If classes start at 8 a.m., that's a very early morning. I used to have fucking 7 a.m. classes. You know how awful that was? So I used to be a morning person. Then when I left college, I realized, hey, actually, I don't like doing this. My body works better not waking up at 5 a.m. There was even a crazy time in my life. I used to wake up at 4 a.m., but that's a whole other thing. Disney, let me get you your daily tarot. Because I definitely conned you. I scammed you out of that. Disney's daily tarot card. Oh, okay. Got one. Hold up. Got one. Hold up. Oh my God, it fell out. Okay. 2 fell out. Disney, I'm gonna give you both of them and do with them what you will. When I shuffled, these both fell out. You got the 5 of Swords. And then, very different, the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, come on, it's because my face. Interesting. So conflict and legacy. Betrayal, but fulfillment. Interesting. I know you know your tarot stuff. Do with that what you will. Another person I might have reshuffled, but I know you could take that in stride. How was everyone's weekends too? Let me hear about that. Let me hear everybody do anything fun. Maybe not so fun. Oh, that's very funny that Phil got the 4 of Pentacles reversed. Overspending, greed, self-protection. Y'all always pulling opposites, man. You balance each other. Allie getting Judgment reversed. Every time I pull that card, it's inner critic. I wonder what that means for you. Smooch got the World, though. Smooch gonna have a good day. Damn. Or something good's coming for you, Smooch. Isn't that the truth here lately? You had your ultrasound today, okay? Baby was not happy and flipped us off, then turned away. You took a nap because you're tired. Oh, but how cool you get to see the little bud in the oven. How exciting, man. Smooch, when's your official due date? I know that's I know it's soon, yeah? But you probably have a date by now. They really are lazy. The person. I mean, Smooch, yeah, I get you. Lazy dreams. Same plus a 2-hour bus ride? Wait, bus ride. Were you on a bus ride? For the weekend? What were y'all doing on a 2-hour bus ride? That's too long on a public bus. I know some people have to take public bus rides for much longer. I used to have a friend that I was very lucky I had a car in college. So I used to be able to drive home on weekends I needed to, but my roommate for my first 2 years in college didn't have a car, and so she used to have to do that whole Greyhound bus thing, and then she would have to drive on that bus. What should have been a 5-hour car ride for her, I think would often turn into like 9-10 hour bus rides, and I was like, I couldn't. I'd be like, Mom and Dad gotta pick me up or I'm staying here. Bye. So I asked my really good friend to create a logo for my writing blogs. Ooh! How cool, Allie. Have you gotten anything back yet? Shared the ultrasound pics in Discord. Oh, okay. I didn't see Smooch. I'll have to check. He's flipping you off. Don't feel offended. On the first day of my week off, too. Wait, who else had a week off? I missed it. Damn. The ultrasound today was an adventure. In a good way? Oh, 25th of May is your due date? How cool. But he's growing fast, so it might be a bit ahead. Okay, okay. May baby, though. Gonna have a spring baby. Hey, Rick! Welcome in. Rick, I also saw your most recent post in the book club. I didn't get to respond yet. Like, I haven't gotten to read it. I saw you posted it. I'm excited to respond to it. I hope you enjoyed the end of the book. Rick, read... Gang, remember Slewfoot? Whenever y'all voted Slewfoot for our, like, February read before I started doing the seasonal thing. Rick got Slewfoot and read it in one goddamn day. It's because I pick good books, baby. Oh, 7 a.m. class is 2-hour bus ride. Yeah, that's... Oh. Phil, did you have to do that too? Were you a 7 a.m. class kid? I hated that. That was purely because my French horn professor made us, and it was not a good time. I'm starting to write my own blog to look more professional, so I asked a close friend to make me a logo. Yeah, excited to see what he comes up with. Hell yeah. That's really cool, Allie. Are you gonna post your fanfics on there too, or is that gonna be more for like your personal writing or both? Hey, Zona! What's up, Sketchington? Hey, Zona, what's up? You'll probably be happy to know, gang, we will be playing more Slay the Princess today. Oops. That is the plan. Oh my god. No, I haven't. He's working on it. Okay, when he gets home, nice. I'm taking a week off of streaming. Oh, okay, nice, Disney. Hell yeah, sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need that. I don't feel like I need a week off soon. It's been weird. I haven't really taken a proper break in a while, but December was kind of like a break for me. But it wasn't, because I was sick as a dog, and then I moved, and then I immediately jumped back in. But that felt like enough of a break to me that, like, I'm cruising. Which is very odd. Normally I get to a breaking point where I'm like, no one talk to me. So hell yeah, I hope you enjoy your week off. That's good mental health stuff, man. Such helped me with that TikTok I was talking about. Oh, to promote your fic. Yay! Have you posted it yet, Allie? I know you're not necessarily wanting to share that stuff over here, which I totally get, but is it out in the wild? After a while, I did 10 a.m. or evening classes. Yeah. Yeah, Phil, whenever I could, 10 a.m. was like the perfect sweet spot where I could sleep in a little bit, but still be done at a normal hour. Because I hated evening classes. I did that. Well, it was different being a music major. A lot of times music rehearsals take place in the evenings. So my classes during music school, dude, my senior year, not every semester was like this, but my senior year semesters were fucking wild. I either taught or went to class, so classes from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. with a half an hour break for lunch. And then from 2:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. with a 1 hour break for dinner, I was in music rehearsals because I think I was in like 6 different ensembles and like chamber groups. And I never want to do that again. Ever. It was fun when I was 21, 22 years old and I had energy, and now I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to do that, man. That sounds awful. Ugh. But I did love playing in ensembles. I do miss that quite a bit. Yeah, tired today because I didn't get to going to sleep until almost 2 a.m. because of it. Yes. Rick, I can't wait to read your thoughts. I'm glad you enjoyed it then. Damn, Rick, that's wild. One day. I know, and it's like, it's not a novella either. I mean, it's not like a chunky book, but Slewfoot, it's like what, 300, 305? It's in that ballpark. It's like just almost perfectly at 300 pages. So, I mean, I don't know. For me to read that one day, that would be a lofty thing. Allie, you're gonna post both fanfics and original work? That's awesome. That's probably a really good idea because fanfiction is a good way to get people to know your name, you know? Because people look up the fandom and then find you that way, and then they'll read your original stuff. That's marketing, baby. That's marketing. Hopefully you can go to bed early. I know. Yeah, that's the plan. Let's see how it pans out. That was the plan yesterday too. But Rick, you can catch up on as much sleep as you want now that you don't work in the old Mickey D's, you know? I mean, I know you're still busy with schoolwork, but you know, probably a lot better than the night shifts. Yeah, Phil sadly has to do a lot of overtime this week, so I decided to take a much needed break. Oh, that's a good idea. Now you're just laying in bed watching you, chatting on my phone. That's nice, Disney. Dude, staycations, that's my idea of a vacation. I think that's why, like, I feel like I don't really get proper restful breaks is because whenever I do go away on stream, it is normally when I'm like going on a vacation with family, which is adventurous and really nice to break up the pace of life. I don't know, and that definitely helps. But I'm definitely a let's lay down in bed kind of girl. Let's read a book. Let's, you know, I just want to hang out with my dog. Like, nah. I'll miss your streams this week. You deserve the rest, though. Yeah. It's gonna be a fantasy themed logo? Ooh. I'll send it when he gets back to me. Yeah, I would love to see it. Nice. It was a pain in the ass because I had to figure out how I wanted to do it, find a background, find a website for editing that actually works for me. Yeah, Allie, how are you doing that? Are you like building the website yourself? Or are you using like Wix or Squarespace or something like that? Oh, vacations are great, but definitely not relaxing. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's a really great way to break up the monotony of routine. And I feel revitalized afterwards from that, but not rested. I go back to this on Monday after a vacation. I'm like, oh my God, where's my sleep? There's always lots of running around and doing things. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Funny thing is he didn't know what smut meant. The logo person? He's 27 and didn't know what smut meant. So we spent like 10 minutes explaining what that meant. You had to spend 10 minutes explaining smut? It's the old spice, the old hanky-panky, the old... Just say, very detailed way to write about lovemaking. Yeah, I mean, really, it's explicit sex writing. Like, that's really it. I'm 20 and haven't fully figured out what it is. Hey, Isaiah. Basically 21. It's very graphic lovemaking writing, indeed. Did the dumb thing and looked up on Urban Dictionary. Hanky panky. Yeah, Phil. There's only so many ways I can skirt around it. I know. Oh, on stream. Oh, the 10 minutes was us teasing him about it and then teasing me about it. Fair. That's true. I feel like now that I'm older, I'm in this phase of like, I don't give a shit what people think about me. I mean, I do to an extent, obviously, because I do not have the thickest skin out there. But I'm definitely way more like, oh, I am who I am, and these are my interests and whatever. I used to, I don't know. I wouldn't, if there's spice or smut in a book, like I would not be caught dead in public even holding that book. You know what I mean? But now it's like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, you know, whatever. I don't know. It's really cool that people are just more open about that now among just like other things in life. I don't know. I think it's great. People should do what they want, damn it. As long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. Urban Dictionary is the #1 source for all definitions, indeed. You know, we have a word of the day. We could have like an Urban Dictionary lookup of the day. The Urban Dicks. That'd be kind of funny. He teases me about everything. I got him and another friend killed with the tarot card and fast. Hell yeah. You spent like 5 minutes teasing me about it. Did you trick him? Be like, nah, this won't kill you. This is cool. You should definitely pick up this card. Urban Dicks. We should have our daily Urban Dick. You mean you don't? You don't have your daily Urban Dick? Of course. We all need it. By the way, we should do Sudoku stream next Wednesday. What are you talking about? Wait, I say I don't even stream on Wednesdays, dude. You can do a Sudoku stream on Wednesday. I love those pranks where a guy goes to the subway and openly reads a book called Living Life with a Small Penis. I haven't seen that, but that's really funny. Yeah, like, see, bro's living his life. Okay? He knows who he is. He's proud of it. I'm like, bro, I didn't mean to. I was trying to get my friend Ryan killed. Damn. That's okay, Allie. Those make for good moments. Wait, what? I thought you stream every weekday. No. No. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Every once in a while, those days move around, but not too much. Not too much. You should have your daily Urban Dick. Everyone needs it. Yeah, see? There you go. Hey, and now those quotes actually should go straight to the Discord. Did it work? Did it work? Wait, it didn't! Mix it up, bot! You're ruining it! Wait, I literally did a test of this last week and Sting Dragon did it and it went to the Discord. What is going on, dude? I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. It's a good technology week. Good tech week for me, guys. Good start. It's a good start. It's a good start. Disney, I will add those. I will add those for you. Next Tuesday or Thursday, you should do a Sudoku stream. You know what, Isaiah? I will make no promises. I will see what I feel like doing. I do just kind of wing it and I play what I want. I do what I want. I yap as much as I want. Maybe one day the Sudoku wind will blow again, like it did that one day last year. You never know. It's cool. Mix It Up is just angry for me, with me for leaving them. I guess. I had that all set up and everything. We had a couple quotes in last week. We just, yeah, weird. Weird. I'll look into that though. No, he read the UD description. Oh, Urban Dictionary description. And then he read what I DM'd him, which was just sex, and he died laughing. Well, what did Urban Dictionary call it? I'm gonna look it up. Urban Dictionary smut. Oh, this is a great definition. A story, usually a book or a fan fiction that includes one or more sexually explicit scenes. That's actually pretty good for Urban Dictionary. Wow. I mean, you're correct too, Allie, and I get why that's funny, but like, I'm shocked. I feel like Urban Dictionary is normally a little more like, I don't know, beating around the bush or way more vulgar. Like, Sudoku stream for my birthday? When's your birthday, Isaiah? That is important. I'll just stream all the puzzles I get. Yeah, that's not what he got. He didn't get that definition. If you read nut on butt, that's smut. There you go. See, Zona, that's the kind of thing I expect from Urban Dictionary. Next Wednesday, duh. I don't know. What is next Wednesday? As in the 2nd or the 9th? I got a dentist appointment on the 9th, dude. Your day's gonna be a lot better than mine. I really hope I don't have a cavity. Huh? I voted Melissa makes a Sudoku that has 0 solutions and give it to Isaiah for his birthday. Watch him slowly go crazy. That's actually a really fun idea. We could do something like that. From the expression, he got the vulgar one. That tracks. Yeah, the one I got was like how Webster would define smut. Who knows? Anyways, how was everyone's weekend? I'm trying to think of what I did. Oh, we redid Alex's office this weekend. So now he used to be on the side of the basement that has no windows and it felt like a little bit of a cave, which is cool. It's also the theater room, right? So his TV used to be literally like the movie theater screen, which that's sick. But he said that he's realizing the lack of sunlight and being able to tell what time it is outside was really screwing with him. So this weekend we moved his office over to the other side of the basement, which is much more like a normal room in the house. And he feels a lot better now. We got a nice TV for it all set up. His computer's all set up. We also got like tables and chairs in there now. It feels a bit like a mini living room, which is kind of nice because now I go downstairs when I draw on my iPad and like hang out there with him. I got my punching bag set up and I kind of really fucked up my knuckles. Not fucked up. They're really like kind of raw. But I miss it. I miss heavy bag workouts. It's good. Lucky Beetle had a bot at one point where you could go command Urban and it would give the definition straight from Urban Dictionary to chat. But I quickly reminded her that's a ban waiting to happen. Yeah, that's very true. It's a fun idea though. It's a fun idea. Maybe we could workshop it into something else. You're right though, that is potentially inviting in something you don't want to invite in. We went to our friend's, oh yeah, the first birthday party. She's so damn cute. How was that, guys? Did she enjoy her drums? Did you get to see her open them? I hope so. A baby stole my hat this weekend. Hell yeah. But that's cute when they do that with their little hands. Like all they can do is this. And they have the death grip with the strength of a fucking gorilla. Did you steal his nose in revenge? Just to clarify who he is, he's the one that has the Italian mother. Oh yeah! Oh, Allie, no, I knew who you were talking about. Yeah, let him talk to his mom on stream. Yep, I knew who you were talking about. It was funny because they restarted that puzzle 4 times before I decided to tell them the Sudoku was inherently broken and gave them the real puzzle. Damn. That's cruel. That's cruel. See, at least if I handed you a puzzle, Isaiah. Oh my god, you're right. Hella Hexer! Oh my gosh, welcome in. Thank you. Cheers. If you're wondering why my water bottle is still not here, yes, the cap is still stuck. I have not fixed it. Listen, my life's a mess. I know. Isaiah, I was gonna say, if I handed you a puzzle though, you know I wouldn't do that intentionally. It's because of a real mistake. True mistakes. Hella, I know. Welcome in, Hella. What is up? How is your day? How is your Monday, start of the week? We're catching up on what we all did on the weekend. No, we didn't stay late enough and then realized a day later we never put on the gift. It was from us. No! Phil needs to message him to tell him. Oh, damn. That's sad. I mean, Is the baby gonna know it's from you anyway? They are 1. How intelligent is a 1-year-old? Like how like aware are they? They're only talking in like 1-word sentences at that point, right? Or am I... It's been a long time since I've been in school. I'm not sure. After 2 restarts, I'd throw it into a solver. Oh. I didn't even know they had solvers. Thank you. How are you guys? Yeah, I think everyone's doing good. We had some precarious tarot cards early on in the stream, but everyone seems pretty decent. Hella's amazing and I love her so much. I really enjoyed rating her stream. I think last week? It was last week or the week before. Oh. I was told I was intelligent as a baby. At 1 year old, do you remember that? Do you remember as a little 1-year-old baby? They did it was so cute because they were all excited. But we chose that time to sing happy birthday to them. And she burst out crying? She cried at happy birthday? Babies are so cute. Aw. That's a mood I would cry to. Yeah. Too many people, too much overstimulation. We got, no. Calling the tears, I'm out. Tarot cards, I love them so much. Yeah! Hella, you know what? If you're interested, because you should have this. It's only, yeah, 1 channel point. We have a daily tarot card pull. Bam. Uh-oh. Oh no, this is... Honestly, that's actually kind of pretty apt for me today. But yeah, we do like a little daily tarot card pull if you want that from the bot. That is definitely working today. Definitely working. For sure. No mishaps whatsoever on this end. Proof in the pudding. Even 1-year-olds find happy birthday songs painfully awkward. Why is everyone looking at me? Okay, but if you're a really extroverted kid, right? Wouldn't you love that? You know, if you got like that true Leo energy, wouldn't you be like, yeah, give it to me. Give me my presents and watch me open them. The mom put the song APT on? APT. She immediately started laughing and smiling and then started shoving her hands into her cake. That's amazing. Oh, it's a Bruno Mars song? I don't know. All the kids at my local kindergarten loved that song too. Wait, what is APT? What? Huh? All right, Hella's got 3 of Cups reversed. Ooh, Independence Alone time. Interesting. Hardcore partying. I don't know. I feel like that could be overstimulating for little baby mind. Oh, 100%. Especially because babies can't communicate. You know what I mean? But you're right. Generally, for a baby of any personality type, you're right. That would probably be a lot. I remember, because like I'm an introvert, obviously, and I like to kind of take things easy. I really don't like places that are too crowded. But my brother was diagnosed with autism, and I would say as far as like the autistic spectrum goes, he's I think way more socially aware and like socially apt than people would suspect, given he has a lot of intellectual and development delays. So like his speech is it's not really what you would expect, especially talking to a person like his age. He speaks differently than you and I probably do. But I remember back in the 90s, you know, it was like no eye contact was like one of the diagnoses, like, oh, you're definitely autistic, right? Or whatever. And it was all about like emotional intelligence for like, that was a huge indicator, which is weird because my brother's kind of the opposite, where his is like all like speech and developmental, and then like sensory stuff. That's the other thing. Since he was born, it's so easy for him to get overstimulated, man. And when he was a baby and he couldn't talk, especially because he was delayed, like there was always this huge communication gap with my family and him, where now it's better, where it's like now if things are too much for him, he can at least like vocalize that and like we understand more what's going on. But yeah, dude, when he was a kid, I think he would just like, the only way he could communicate was throwing tantrums. And I think he was always just so overwhelmed by like schools, going shopping, like anything like that. Felt so bad for him, man. Things are better now, obviously. I'm talking like when he was 5. Like a little. APT is Rose from Blackpink. Oh, and Bruno Mars? Okay, wait, I think I've seen that. Okay, I know what you're talking about. She apparently also loves the show Bluey. Well, what kid doesn't? Would break into a big smile when the theme song played. You really sound like a boomer, Alyssa. What am I saying? Wait, because I'm talking about the 90s? I'm just trying. Listen, if it's because of that, autism is very different today. Okay, the way we talk about it and maneuver it is very different. So you have to put on my little 90s hat for you to understand what was going on back then. Okay, it was different. From Leo energy, my mind went to Leonardo DiCaprio, not like Zodiac. You know what? Sure, he could be that too. He could be that too. I love Blue so much. It's such a good show. Hella, do you okay, wait, you've mentioned Bluey now and kindergarten. Do you have kids around in your house, or do you have a kid, or do you maybe teach? I'm asking also because I used to be a teacher, as my husband did. I'm curious now. So cute for sure. To be honest, I hate birthdays. When I was a kid, I wanted the presents and to play with them and just be done with it. Hey, Infame, welcome in. How's your day going? It's good. It's good. It's been a bit of a rambunctious stream, but my Monday has actually gone quite well. As someone with autism, I can't eat soggy food, let alone touch them. Yeah. Dude, I get it. I did it. He's got crazy sensory stuff. I mean, even as I'm not autistic and I don't like certain textures. So I could imagine if you are, then like, you know, probably worse. Daughter doesn't like Bluey, but she likes Shrek. Oh, wait, I think I got my answer from Hella. Daughter confirmed. Daughter confirmed. Like soggy bread or cookies? No thanks. Yeah. I see your daughter is a woman of class. No, it's because you didn't know about the APT song, Alyssa. Yeah, I don't listen to like pop music very much or like modern radio. I'm very unplugged from the music scene, unfortunately. I was lurking while I was studying and I saw someone putting 25th of May down in chat. I just want to say it's my birthday. It's the best day. Whatever happens that day, go off. Okay, Hella does have a daughter. Okay, nice. Yeah, it is Smooch's due date. Indeed. How fun, dude. Today was, is it Eid? Is that how it's pronounced? Today was Eid, so I went out with a motorcycle, tried to practice zigzags. Hell yeah. A bunch of attention-seeking cringe riders came hauling with annoying exhausts. It's funny when other racers, like when you talk about other racers being cringe or annoying, because I think that on the streets as a non-racer. Alex and I always yell at people with loud exhausts like that. We go like, "You're so cool. I wish I was you. Wow, that's so amazing." And like we'll kind of yell that playfully. They can never hear us because it's so fucking loud. But it's fun. It makes us laugh. You dipped out of there. Again, 4 of them showed up to the other street course. Ugh. I'm sorry you didn't get to enjoy your day as much then, dude. Dang. They're like immature kids and posers. Yeah. I'm glad that you also think that, because Alex and I do, but we're not a part of the, like, we don't race. Obviously. We don't seem like it. You're a Gemini? No wonder I love you, Gemini twins. Heck yeah. Birthday's May 8th. Allie! Allie, wait. Percy's birthday is May 8th. Percy's birthday is May 8th. That's a very big day in this household. We feed him ice cream that day. I'm quite disappointed with the next gen writers in my country, not gonna lie. Oh. Maybe it just seems like, you know, everyone always says the youth, you know, is like, ugh, they're ruining things. But maybe it'll get better. It always does, right? It always does. A lot of people hope for the 20th of May. Oh, yeah, for the earlier due date. Even though the baby's a bit ahead. You yourself hope the 25th. Oh, that's true. 25/05/25. That's true. That's nice. We do have a lot of May babies in chat. May's gonna be a big month. Jeez. Oh my God. I see Allie celebrating. Yeah. You and Percy share a birthday. That's so sweet. Now I'll always remember your birthday. Like always. I'll probably always remember that date now. 20/05/20 sounds lovely as well. That's true. At least they're all rounded. Like by fives. And you can do 20 plus 5 is 25. But you know, knowing how stubborn me and my hubby are, this baby's gonna be props like, no. We're the champs at heckling, I see. I guess. I mean, they can't hear us, and that's probably a good thing, because here's the thing. If they actually heard us heckling them like that, and a fight were to be started, we would need to run away. I don't actually want to start shit. But also, like, can people be chill? Like, I moved out to the woods so that I can enjoy the quiet. And then why does some fucking Honda Civic have to speed down the road where, like kids live here? Come on. Like, go. Stop. I don't want to hear it. Speaking of boomers, 80s and 90s were the best years. Okay, you think so? Okay, wait, no. You're even talking about with cars. I gotta say, I do love the look of an 80s car. Boxy cars? I love the design of a boxy car. 70s cars also got pretty cool stuff too. I don't know how they are actually, like, technically, but like aesthetically, man. About them kids. Well, they put us in the bad rep. Oh, that blows. May 8th, they feed Percy ice cream. May 9th, they hose down the lawn full of loose stool. Rick, that has not happened yet, because that is a true concern of mine. So we don't give them too much. I'm thinking this year it's a bit of ice cream, and I found this baked, it's like apple, banana, cinnamon dog biscuits that you can bake. And I was thinking about putting that with a little bit of ice cream on top of it for him. I do actually, like, you joke, I do worry about him having like diarrhea or something, because I don't want to mess with that. Ugh. My friend's birthday, the one making the logo, his is the 18th, his mom is the 28th. Damn, May is a big month. Oh, okay, it's the reverse, but still, damn, May's big. When in doubt, run away is what I always say. Yeah. I don't want to actually be in a fight. I don't want to mess with that. In the 80s, some really good horror movies came out, so that's true. 80s cinema was really fun. 80s leading into the early 90s for cinema was quite the golden age. Car design peaked with the Lada. What is that? Hold up. I got it. Rick, I love cars like this. Oh my God. Hold on, I'm gonna throw it on screen. Wait, y'all have to see this. There is one new one in the middle. Ignore it. That's a piece of garbage. This guy, piece of garbage. This though, this, it's perfect. It's perfect. You guys actually want to know what one of my favorite cars is ever? Cars is? I don't. That was bad. Is it this one? Just Yes! Oh my god, okay. It has to be old though. It's a Land Rover. The Land Rover Discovery. The new Land Rovers suck ass. But like this guy? Oh my god, dude. This guy? Send me. If I could have any car in the world. Any car. Even like Ferraris. Bugattis. I would take this. I want this guy. That's the best one. And you can't fight me. You can't fight me on the aesthetically. It's so good. Oh, it sure did. Dang. Like Christine the Murder Car. That's a film? I've never heard of it. I would just eat those biscuits myself. They sound delicious. Yeah. So you're gonna remember me by getting Wordles and sharing the same birthday as Percy. 100%. That's a great legacy. 1955. Oh wait, I gotta look up this one too. Okay, wait, we got 1955. Lincoln Futura? I don't think I've heard of this. Whoa. Hey, Spampton. Thank you so much for the follow. As we're looking at cars. Okay, hold on. This is the one Smooch sent. This is sick. Okay, although it's not my vibe, as you can tell, I tend to lean towards boxy. This is, as a designer, amazing. You know what I mean? Like just playing with shapes. Oh yeah, that little guy right there. As a designer, I like, as good. It's good. Hey, Spampton, welcome in. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the best self-defense sport is the 100-meter hurdle. That thing goes hard? Yeah. Oh my god, guys. What happened, Disney? The Jeep is like adventure car? Yes! So the Land Rover isn't even Jeep brand, but it does have like the Jeep Wrangler vibe, kind of, doesn't it? I love those kinds of like, I call them boxy like safari cars. Cause yeah, they're like adventure cars. I just love it. They're very expensive though. And so difficult to fix. So difficult to fix. When we were going to the baby's party, we saw a Cybertruck on the highway. They're not common here at all. I pretended I was going to crash into it. Yeah, every time we heckle those by going, and we yell ew very loudly at them. In Hungary, we saw a Lada with a hammer and circle image on one window, full-size image of Lenin on the back. Wait, is a Lada, is it Russian? Or is that just like, you saw one in Hungary? It was rust red, the whole outside was rust. Was rust? Okay. I'm sad oh my gosh, hold on, wait, so much is happening. I never saw that kind of legend, decided that was his look for cars. Interesting. What kind of make is the Lada? Where is Lada made? Deep visceral hate for the spiky sleek design. Yeah, it's not my thing. Although I will say the Lincoln, it plays into like the Jetsons vibe, and that's cool. I feel like even modern sleek doesn't play into it as much, you know? It's like less fun nowadays. I'll give it that the Lincoln, at least it's like, I don't know, it's taking chances. It's playing with shapes. I like it. Why didn't the bell go off? It didn't? I heard it. Damn. What does Taco Bell bong do? I think you might have heard it, Spampton. Here we go. Let's do it again. I can do it. There it is. You heard it? Okay, good. I'm glad it works. Okay, Lada is a Russian state-owned company. I did not know that. Soviet era for the classic look. Okay. Well, damn, then that guy really did lean into a theme then, didn't he? Plymouth Savoy? Okay, hold on. Let me see that. We're just looking up cars now. Which is so funny because I'm not even a car girly. But as a designer, I do love my shapes, you know? I've had to design a couple cars. Oh, you're right. You're right, Smooch. This is more up my alley. It's kind of like a combination of the box cars I like and the Lincoln you just showed. This is nice. I love this little fan thing in the back. So cool. I love it in the red. I love a red car, which sucks because that does raise your car insurance. That's cool. It's neat. Melissa, how many doodle points do I have? Infinite. It's literally got the infinity sign next to it. I'm not a car girly either, but I can appreciate a good car. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I agree. They're fun. It's why, like, I won't spend a crap ton of money on a Land Rover. Could I get one in my later adult life? Probably. Should I spend the money on it? Like, unless I ever have fuck you money, which I don't know if that will happen. Yeah, probably not. But I can look at them and enjoy. Why does the color red raise the car insurance? Okay, this might just be a US thing, but certain types of cars, like the Honda Civic, and certain colors of cars will raise your car insurance because they are statistically, like to science apparently, known to be associated with more dangerous drivers, car accidents, or racers. And all three of those things are things that car insurance companies are like, we're gonna charge you more money. So if you drive a black, gray, or white car, you are lower on the docket. If you drive a red car, you're higher. Honda Civics are known to be sportier, like racer cars, if you are going to race. Yeah, what Alyssa said is what I know. Yeah. And then there's some other ones too. Like I think there's certain, oh, what are they? It's a kind of Volkswagen. There's like a small hatchback Volkswagen that I almost bought in high school. And like those are also known to have higher insurance prices for being race cars, etc. It's annoying. I just like the color red, and apparently that's a problem. That's the stupidest thing I've heard. Yeah. I'm mostly for modern cars. My dream would be an Aston Martin. But you love, oh yeah, the Chevy Impalas. I've actually designed a car once based on the Chevy Impala. Yeah, those are good cars. It sucks too that if you were to redo some of them, the safety ratings are so low because we know so much more now. I wish we could have modern cars with modern tech and safety features with the look or shapes of the old cars. I wish. Sorry, but as a European, what the fuck? No, I agree. Yep, I agree. Teams with red jerseys win statistically slightly more games because it increases aggression in the opponent. Yeah. It makes sense that red cars would have more accidents. It's very slight, and it is like, it's a slight statistical thing. But insurance companies, you know, they hire data scientists for a reason, and it's so they can have that profit margin. So I suppose it's real somehow. All right, gang, while I catch up, it's been a while, and I think a storm is coming my way. I want to fit in as much of Slay the Princess as possible. So we're going to start switching over. Okay, there we go. Says it's opening. But yeah, I agree, Smooch. There's a lot of things the US do that's dumb. It's a big dummy dumb, and I don't like it. Bruh, here I believe you pay for the model of your car, not your color. It's a bit of both. It's a combination of the two. So I do have a Civic. But it is not red. So it's probably a bit more expensive for being a Civic, but Civics are also smaller, and Hondas are known to have really good safety features. And I actually paid a bit extra for a higher model that has, like, you know, we have like the side view cameras and the back camera and eco mode and, like, you know what I mean? We have like all the stuff that will bring your insurance down because it's like, oh cool, you have safety features. So it's like, it's a weird factoring of a lot of different things. I think. Okay, cool. We got this. We got this going. Let's play some Slay. I know. It's time. Why is America so weird with insurances and stuff? I don't fucking know. I wish we weren't. You guys have it figured out. I really wish we would just do what y'all did, man. Speaking of, I watched the VOD on YouTube and I have a question. Do you think the narrator merely describes the reality in game or decides or creates it? Ooh. I don't know. It kind of seems like, I would say from the door locking, he creates it, but sometimes we're able to break it and he seems surprised, right? The narrator, I have only concluded, is a third entity, and I do not know how. There's us with the voices in our heads, quite literally. The princess and the primordial arms are kind of one. And then narrator. And I haven't figured out what his goal is yet. Here it's based more on CO2 that comes out, age, etc. And doesn't that sound smarter? Doesn't that sound like a better idea? I think. All right, guys. Can we just continue?
You're on a path.
Yes!
In the woods.
Okay.
And at the end of that path.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Hold on. That's not what I meant to do. Wait. Oh, I meant tab, not escape. There we go. Okay. Hello, beef boy. Welcome in. We are just getting started. Okay, what have we picked and what have we not? We've done a lot of not killing. I kind of want to exhaust those options. Have you considered maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked
While
up?
I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Believe continue plays off the last autosave? Okay, perfect. It's exactly where I want to leave off. Oh, I gotta change my category. One sec. Slay the princess. That's right. Girlfriend is a primordial being. Ask me anything. Exactly. Yes, Mr. Insurance Company. Gotta have safety equipment if you plan to street race. I know, right?
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
So, okay. Sorry, some of this is coming back to me because it's been a couple days, right? So we know the narrator isn't lying, because that's definitely what I was afraid of at first. Is like either the narrator is just straight up lying to me, wants me to kill this girl for their own reasons. And I'm kind of in my brain, I don't know why, I'm picturing him as like a wizardy, lichy type of character where the narrator's like being projected onto like my consciousness as like a voice in my head along with the other voices in my head that are actually me. So either this person wants the princess, they want the princess dead because the world is going to end. I want a way to have both. I almost forgot about the FD RX-7. Which one's that? Gonna go back to lurking for a bit. Hello, thank you so much for being here, and thanks for lurking. I hope you're having a good day. Aren't all girlfriends primordial beings? That we are. The divine feminine, of course. Alyssa, don't save over another file like Scarlet Hollow. I almost did that.
Of course, you do your job and slay her.
I almost did that last time. Okay, here's the thing. We already know a lot of these. I'm not gonna kill her. I'm just...
Don't mention it. It's all
Thanks for
part of
telling
the
me.
job.
Check it out. You'll love it. Can you drop
You
that
make
in the
your way up
Discord so I don't
short
forget?
path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I would do it now. It's just now that we're playing a game, I can't. It's a little more difficult to go back and forth.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie. She will...
Okay, we've already done this. Proceed to the cabin. I forgot with tab I can fast forward if I've done it already.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and
Okay, so in the first chapter, the hero and the princess, we have no other voice in our head. It's just us. And this looks like a regular cabin again. I'm gonna take the blade and then not do anything.
You take the blade from the...
Yeah. Because last time we killed her, let's just not. Let's see what happens.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Yay,
revealing a
thanks,
staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light.
Okay, yeah, so... Hi! Just checking in on you. I'll say hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay, but see, at this point, does she know I have the knife yet? Maybe she's smarter than she seems because her voice is different. It's so obviously different when I have the knife versus when I don't. Like, so much.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Yeah, so, Rick, if you... This vessel is a creature of perception. Oh, cats, what does that mean? Wait, also don't tell me. Okay. No shade on the art. I'm just excited you can make an engaging game without breaking bank on the budget. Love how this game does so much with so little. The art repeats. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, absolutely. Rick, listen, having worked in production, we reuse assets as much as you possibly can. And a well-planned production is one that reuses a lot. Yes, her voice is lower, though. Her voice is lower. It's way more femme fatale when I grab the knife, and when I don't grab the knife, she's like, oh, a visitor. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see somebody again. And now she's like, oh, don't be shy. What are you doing here? And it makes me nervous. Okay, you here to kill me or something? I'm not gonna do it. I've grabbed the knife, but it's not to kill her at all. Hey Bungus, what is up? It's what the hand entity says the first time you're about to leave or forget. Yes. I do know, and the princess is referred to vessels, right? Like each different ending I get, she's a different vessel. Also, you haven't spent much thought on why we're a bird person. I just figured that was fantasy cool lore. The way I was a half-orc last campaign. I just felt like it. My last D&D campaign, I should say. I just felt like it. Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. What in a way? Well, I know why she would think that, because we got a fucking knife.
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
I'm not gonna do it.
Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
Yeah, I'll drop it.
Don't you dare.
I'm dropping
It's
it.
fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I just want her to stop being a freaking people pleaser. True. The artist for this is actually one half of a 2-person dev team. I didn't realize it was 2 people. Damn. I love the art in both of these games are so great. They do so much with style. It's so good. Sorry, my phone was updating. Oh, no worries, Bungus. Dude, just happy to have you here, man. Hope you're having a good Monday. We're gonna drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Why you sound like that?
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Now the narrator sounds posty.
We'll be fine. I Don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. Oh, isn't it? Relationship. Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay, that's fair. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world, yes.
Don't just tell her that.
He doesn't want us to tell her that. She looks done? Yeah. Indeed, she looks... Well, I mean, yeah, if she's been chained to a wall, I'd be over it too. If I ever get kidnapped, I think kidnappers... Wait, I think the kidnappers are like to be my hubby. Please take her back, she won't shut up. You had a rough childhood, Rick? God damn. I read your before comment.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
See, this is interesting because also if this was our first time playing this, I would think she's lying to me right now, right? Like, I don't want to hurt anyone.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Maybe because she's a vessel. Maybe she's so much like... Maybe she has less of a personality than I thought, you know what I mean? Like, she really is just like a reflection of what we do.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
I was hoping you'd tell me, yeah. What are you gonna do? Okay. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. I don't trust the narrator. Like, I feel like the princess, because she is so impressionable from our decisions, it's like she's a reflection of the world around her, right? And that's part of the primordial arms. The narrator is way more consistent. And because of that, makes me think the narrator has a bigger narrative role. That's what I think. She's turning Yandere? Yeah, a little bit. She's definitely got the Yandere femme fatale thing going. Okay, no, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I am to entrust them. Yeah, let's do it.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart.
Tell me then.
Hopefully sooner.
Tell me then.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Oh, yes! I want to team up with her. Yes. Alright, let's just do it.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Which section should I post the pic? You can put it in photo share. I'm not super picky when things could go in a couple different categories, but if it's a picture, probably photo share. Thank you, Unfame.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Well, I kind of brought the knife down here thinking I could pick the lock.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
That's what I was thinking. Is no one gonna suggest picking this?
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Where's our romantic self? I think, so this is chapter 1. And chapter 1, I've noticed, always just begins with, like, the hero voice. And it's titled The Hero and the Princess. So I think it's, like, the plainest versions of you. And then depending on how chapter 1 ends, you get added voices each time after. Depending on how it goes. And if there isn't any key, do you have any ideas? I'm gonna check upstairs. I think we've done this before. Let's... No, I'm not gonna... okay. Does this matter? Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere. Try this.
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
Guys, we can pick the locks.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Okay.
Is someone else here?
Let's try the
You
door.
try the door,
Huh?
but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
See, that makes me think the narrator did that, right?
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Pick them. I know, that's what I want to do. We'll return to the bottom.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I don't like this
I
guy.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
She's asking for that?
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Every time the slay option comes up, I want to do it just out of chaos, but no, we'll do it. We're gonna save her.
Against your better
Oh my
judgment,
god.
you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work
God.
of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Bowling ball eyes? I know, right? It was torture looking at the VOD, not being able to make all the hand jokes I came up with.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Okay, she's fearless, I guess.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so
sorry.
composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Do you think she'd be willing to lend us a hand? I can't.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, let's approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
She's quite handy with that knife. Stop.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Wait, stop
Wait,
it!
This isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Okay,
Watch
so we've done
me.
this, and then we've done the warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Okay.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
It's like the princess and the narrator are like eternal enemies or rivals or something, you know?
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
But then what does that make me? Just like some kind of pawn in their games? Let's resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
I am. So
I'll
much.
make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she
Weird,
slits your
okay.
throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains
That's
unchanged
weird.
as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
At least it was less sloppy this time. That's true, because last time she was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. The prisoner? Did we get this one before?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that
Because, yeah, we would have gotten
is a
smitten
cabin.
after that one. The previous
And in
one.
the basement of that cabin is a princess.
True, it was rough before, I know. I want to pick up the hand, raise it to her, and go, high five. Last time it was, oh, the damsel, that was right. And then that was when we had the voice of the smitten. So what will we get now?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
We're gonna keep not killing her. I kind of want to go through all the not kill options. Because if you kill her, tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming if you kill her in the first chapter, do you always get the ghost after? Because, like, she'd be dead. So, like, a ghost would make sense. I'm wrong? Ooh, that makes me happy. Okay. Ooh, okay, not always. Ooh. Okay, okay. You bastard. You're in for it now.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Oh, this is cool.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Interesting.
And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large?
No,
I
that's
told you about
fine.
the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
She's fine. The world obviously keeps coming back. Everything's fine. We don't need to worry. It's fine. Can I feel so helpless in the... Wait. Hey, can I feel so helpless in the situation I'm having right now? Beef Boy, what's going on? You doing all right? Is that what you mean? That you are feeling helpless? Okay, let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Yeah, let's ask this.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Well, it is, but sure.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
Oh, this is weird. Is he gaslighting us? It's funny that I got the voice of the skeptic because I do not trust the narrator whatsoever right now. Feeling helpless, wish you could have some advice. I mean, feel free to talk about whatever. I can talk however I can while I'm trying to do this game. But I'm sorry you're feeling helpless, dude. Aw. Dude, I'm not gonna ban you for sharing things. You don't need to worry about that. I might not be able to give you a full answer that you would like right now, but I'm not gonna ban you. I'm sorry you're feeling that way.
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
A professional what?
Sure you are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Okay, I did kind of imply that just a second ago, didn't I? I think they do have consequences, but it seems like this follows that whole, like, realm of physics where it's like there's an infinite number of universes with different, outcomes.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Also, it could be that.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I mean, maybe it could be that. Maybe it's like that the arms are trying to get information and just keep rewinding time until they get enough information. I have so many like, oh, it could be this, it could be that, and I don't have any solid lead into where it's going. It's a little tough right now. Okay, hold up. Let me read this message. Problem is I know her history so much. Whoa, beef, that's crazy. I don't know enough about the situation of what you should do, or like I don't really know if I'm like the best person to give advice for this sort of thing. I will tell you, in my experience, communication and compassion are always the best. So if you feel like you want to reach out to this girl and talk to her, I think communicating is always a good thing, you know, and hearing her side of the story. I also think compassion, and whenever you talk with somebody, you know, just remember like they're a person too, and they could be going through something really rough that you don't know about. You know what I mean? Just like they're just another person. You just want to like go and be open and nice and be thoughtful.
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul. Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
Okay, but we know that's a lie, because every time she does leave the cabin, we know the world ends.
You're talking in circles.
We've seen it.
No, I'm talking in facts.
No, I'm talking in facts. What if we just turn around and leave? No. I want to see this one through. Let's go.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Okay.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Okay. Do we kill her again? I think I'm gonna see how many times I can take her out.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. I love when the voices get all smarmy with each other. I know, it's so funny. Okay, and this time we've skipped the middle cabin. There's like a cabin where it's like half cabin, half like kind of turning into a bit more of a castle fort situation. This is different. Went straight to this. Okay, we know about the mirror. This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
Yeah?
Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I think no one knows what's going on.
So focus up.
That's what I
Don't
think.
get distracted by minor details.
What mirror? I know! Every time we walk up to it now. I have checked that every other time. Let's take the blade and ditch it again.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yep.
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Don't worry, guys. We're not gonna do anything. We're gonna enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
Yeah, does she? She's kind of talking like it. Or is it because we have the knife?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Aww.
She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Not our girlfriend. No!
So much for cutting her out of here.
That's true, we'd have to lop off her head. Guys, we can pick the goddamn locks. We have the ability.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
It's about locks.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Uh-oh. Aw, beef boy. I think the best thing you can do in that situation then is she will eventually find out and just be a rock for her. You know what I mean? Just be there to support her, be compassionate. It sucks and hopefully it passes. I know it seems like that's not gonna happen, but you know, truths of things tend to come to light, and with enough time, it might take a really, really long time, this will pass. I can say from experience as someone who's been in situations where it feels like the literal end of the world, but I'm so sorry, man. That blows. You gotta buy a new laptop when I get my leaving pay on the 10th? Hell yeah! Every streaming YouTube video, it lags. Oh no, your current one, so you gotta get a new one. When I open a new browser or window or website, damn. Hey, at least you're able to get a new one though. That'll be fun.
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
The chain?
It was.
No, it wasn't. Oh, I guess the chains were actually. I'm kind of remembering that. Unless I'm gaslighting myself. Oh, God.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not going to, lady. You don't know this, but we're dating. That was never the plan. Wait, what? I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. I don't see how... Wait, do you see how locked up she is? I'm just gonna leave her here? Okay, wait. I want these to be all on like the same file. We're gonna go back and try some of these today. I'm gonna sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
We could always save right now and check the other cabins. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Will it still count towards the same save file? I guess so, because I work on like achievements, right? Oh.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
I'm gonna give her the weapon. That's what I want. I want her to feel empowered. Sit where you were told to sit. Yep.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Yep, we're respecting it. I refreshed and got a loading icon for my loading icon.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I'm setting you free, baby. I'm setting you free! My intentions, what do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time? That other chain on the wall, who's that for? What is this? I think I'm just gonna leave you here, actually. You're not much of a threat to anyone locked up like that. Bye! Or Slayer. I'm gonna say what happened after I died last time.
Oh, are we talking about that?
Yes.
I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But sure, I'll fill you in.
What? You might be right, she'll know. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. Oh, I'm just glad the fact that I shared that with you. Feel relieved. Oh, well, hey, I'm glad it helped. I feel like stuff I was saying was really vague, but since I know so little, it's like, I feel like that's just advice that's helped me a lot through life, you know? I hope everything works out. I know it might, like, get tough, but I really hope it gets better. We wonder who's feeding her. Very true. Yeah, that's true. Is it the narrator? You could just starve her to death, I guess.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Huh.
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
See, now I'm just thinking we're throwing situations at the Primordial Arms to teach them about, like, humanity, right? Like the human experience, emotion, fear, love, triumph, whatever. And it's like every new scenario, it gets more information about that. That makes less sense. I don't know. Ah!
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Wait, is the narrator implying that they know that we're getting a second shot? Because they were just saying that we didn't.
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck. Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods?
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Lay out all those hypotheticals. We didn't have to talk in circles.
Yes. Oh my god, it's the narrator. He's fucking gaslighting us, dude. It's the narrator.
I needed you to believe this was your first time
I
here,
don't trust
even
him.
if that wasn't the truth.
I fucking knew it.
I hoped if I pushed back hard enough, I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle.
I fucking knew it.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic.
The plot thickens? It does. I trust the princess. Is that naive of me? Am I just trusting her because she's our hot girlfriend? Oh no. I don't trust the narrator though. Now that's confirmed. That's confirmed, baby. This game reminds me of the short stories by Ursula K. Le Guin. The one who walks away from Omelis? Narrator depicts a summer festival in the utopian city of Omelis, whose prosperity depends on the perpetual misery of a single child. Rick, I've heard such good things about Ursula K. Le Guin, and I'm actually in a book club tomorrow, next month, with friends. It's going to be my first book by her I've read. We're going to start Left Hand of Darkness. I'm very excited to read stuff by her. Who's more trustworthy than hot girlfriend? Exactly.
I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
So the narrator can't remember things, but knows that there are now other instances of reality. But we don't know to what extent the narrator knows reality can change. We don't know that for sure yet.
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright? Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
I like that voice of the skeptic. Kinda sounds like an early 2000s movie trailer voice. One world. One fate.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
No.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
No.
I won't.
Voice of hard-boiled noir detective, it really is. I'm starting to go back and rewrite the first 2 chapters of book 2. I'm thinking about posting it chapter by chapter this time instead of the full thing. Oh, you should totally do that. Yeah, build up angst for sure. It just builds up more hype around it. I think that's why TV shows sometimes did better on that model of like 1 episode a week kind of thing. Do it, Allie. That'd be good.
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Okay. I do want to know the other chain on the wall. Who is that for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Okay.
Maybe it'll fit.
For you? Anything.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself
I'm
in
gonna do
chains.
it.
We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Ooh, ambulatory, big word. I want to do it. Yes, I want to inspect the shackles. Is she gonna sneak me in? I want to, but I also need her to know that we're not gonna do anything. You were asking me about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
Oh.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
Maybe she could. They say something. Isn't it like the brain like still survives like a couple minutes after a decapitation? Isn't there like something on that where like the brain is still operating?
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
I've only read the Earthsea books, and that one, the Omelas is basically a perfect metaphor for modern life. We enjoy these luxuries based on faraway suffering. Yeah. Like the minerals or technologies being mined by slave labor. Oh yeah, 100%. I could think of a lot of instances that could apply to. Certain chapter that I'm gonna get yelled for. Allie, do it. That's for the sake of art. Do it. The word of the day is stippled. Stippling art is dope. That's true. You can also use it as a bit more like, I have boxes or items stippling around the boxes in my office. Like a bit more metaphorical. Yeah, put her in the Futurama jar. That's what we gotta do.
Unless she really could survive.
Like Nixon in his little jar.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
Oh, I don't care if she kills me. That's fine.
That's ominous.
No.
But
We
she
give it
seems
to her.
confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
Yeah,
Don't
give it to her.
She's just putting on an act to disarm you.
No.
That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
Got killed by a hot girlfriend. It's def the way to go. It absolutely is.
So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
No, those aren't real cons though.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Yeah, I've had everything the skeptic has said are things I've said exactly. Also, gang, hear me out. Voice the skeptic. Also, not only movie trailer voice, hard-boiled noir detective, a little bit Solid Snake. A little bit of Solid Snake. I hope she cuts off more of herself off. I have more puns. I'm gonna give her my weapon. I can cut you out of here. I'm not giving you a weapon. No, I'm gonna do it. I trust you.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not.
We're doing
I'm
it.
not letting you hand your own
Alyssa
weapon over
skeptic.
to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
Yeah, Hero is kind of dumb. He's very impressionable. Whoever is there, he very easy is like, yeah, what this guy said.
You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you? Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right?
No. We'll come back.
Oh, Rory tried to take over your body. Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you? A little? I think
I'm
you
not.
got your point across. Fine.
Yeah, we're doing it. I've made
You
my
slide
decision.
the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Well, yeah, she's chained up. What do you think she's gonna act like?
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
I'll watch, I guess. I'll make sure she's okay.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
Oh my god.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why don't she do that?
I'll be damned.
Huh. So that's her play.
What?
Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches.
This plot is progressing at breakneck speed.
There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room,
She.
until at last it stops in an unsettling half wink.
There's no way. There's no way!
Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens.
Okay.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put
Just
it
put
back.
it back. Put it back. Put some glue on it. It'll be fine.
The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
There's no way. There's no way, right? Looks like this came to a head. Oh my god. Y'all are you're good at this. I'm impressed, honestly. It takes some real wit to do that. Is this fixed with ice or heat? Hey, are you doing okay? The swelling might get kind of intense in a second.
So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
There's no way. I'm expecting her to just be like, all right.
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please?
What did I come back to? Just kidding, I know. Probably ice now, heat later. You know what, Rick? Yeah, you're probably right. Do you think any of your massage therapy things can help?
Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Oh, what do I get?
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp.
Snake, shut
She
up.
wouldn't have done all that without some kind of a reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
No, I'm taking her with me. My hot girlfriend deserves a
fine.
burial.
You pick up the princess's severed head. its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
She did. I saw it. I saw it.
She didn't.
Did you see it?
She's dead.
I could have sworn. Nice. We got it. Well, I can identify at which vertebrae she sliced herself. The lethal one, for sure. He's keeping you waiting. Let's take it. 2 heads are better than 1. There you go.
But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
You know, if I'm a bird man, I'm assuming we live in a world where revivify could be a thing. Maybe if we keep the head in the body. I didn't see anything. Wink. I saw something. We're leaving the cabin, but I don't want my reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Did I break it?
Well played.
We did it.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen.
Wait.
Already
No, explain yourself. Shit.
over?
Is he gone? But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Ooh, Skeptic brings up a good point.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Aww. It's sad that she'll never get to experience, like, not being in the cabin. I mean, I guess I don't know, like, really what she is still or where she comes from. But if my suspicions are correct, she'll never get to experience, like, what I refer to as, like, the human experience, right? Like, life on Earth. That's really sad. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
So, this mirror has got to be related to the mirror we see that disappears. Is that like our... are we seeing things that aren't supposed to be there? Oh. The void is very loud. Approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is
What
holding me
mirror?
back.
Every time.
Fear.
Is this what they call a talking head video? You guys are so good at that, man. It's wild. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. Last time it was bloated, right? Like you've grown and it was bloated? I forgot about that. Why do we look like that? Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the... Uh-oh. 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 Oh, okay.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
What? Huh? Contradictions don't exist? What do you mean? How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you think of this vessel? What do you think of this one I brought you, huh?
This one is cold and cynical.
Oh,
She has protected herself when others could not.
yeah.
She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
I do want to say, oh, I want to ask about the contradiction thing. It doesn't matter how many times, okay. You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you. Okay, these ones I've seen. I'm going to ask about us hurting each other.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
I don't. If anything, it makes me like you more. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion. Just want to stop. No, not really. Yeah, I'm gonna say it all seems so distant.
It does seem small from here,
Yeah.
and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
See, now, whenever I get to this part of the game, it all just feels like one giant allegory, you know? And it's beautiful. But that's what I'm getting from this. I'm ready to... I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Okay, everything just goes dark and you die. Yep. Turn on the charm, huh? Apparently. Morton Apple? Hello, hello?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is
Okay.
a cabin. And in the basement of that
Okay,
cabin
hold on.
is a...
Hold on. We're gonna save beginning page 2. I want to load. I want to load some things. We're gonna try some things. We're gonna step backwards in time. Kill God. That's what we're trying, apparently. I'll miss you, beautiful hand entity. Oh, we'll get back. That image makes me think of, wait, the image of God horror short I posted. Oh yeah, Rick, I do remember that. High fives for all. Things went bad. Here I am, just holding my head. Yep. If the narrator can save scum, so can we. Exactly. Okay, so this is one from last time. This is the beginning of chapter 3, The Gray. I think I'll work through our little saves we did just now, and then I do want to go back and try this guy. So let's try this. Loading will lose unsaved progress. Yes. I want to try, what's this? Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing
My
happens.
roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Can I harm myself? You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Okay, so I'm also like a primordial being of sorts. And somehow connected to all this. I'm not just lost in the void. Okay, okay. So we load. That's what we got from this. Let's try this. Leave the princess in the basement. What happens if we just slay her again?
Without a moment of hesitation, you charge the princess, your blade primed to deliver a lethal strike.
I am not a damsel to be helplessly murdered.
Uh-oh.
As you move to strike the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists.
Oh my god!
In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
Drop it.
I thought this was going to be a safe move, but she's going to kill us. Just listen to her. Do what she says. How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her
my dude?
before she ends you.
Strangulation is more than distracting. All right.
You steel your will and refuse to give in to the princess's demands, ignoring the stars dancing in your eyes and the screaming of your starved lungs.
Did we both die?
You strike. You fumble your first few attempts, only making surface-level scratches and gouges as your arm flails forward, barely able to obey you. But a single focused blow was all it took. Your blade pierces up through her ribs, slicing through flesh, striking her heart.
Damn. You killed
The chains
me.
loosen. The darkness creeping in at the edges of your vision subsides.
Yeah, nothing distracts me quite as much as strangulation, for sure.
None of this was ever very fair, was it? But I did kill you last time. I should have expected you might want some petty revenge. Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave. You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it damns us both.
Wait, really?
And just like that, the princess is slain and the world is saved.
Oh,
Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
for a moment I thought that was actual voice acting. Bro brought a dagger to an assassination. Yeah, that's all we got, baby. That's all they give us. Wait.
I don't like this. It was too easy.
It was not too easy. We almost died. That's right. This was an incredibly difficult task, and you performed it admirably.
Wait, she's never gonna help us again? Even...
Let's just get out of here. I don't like looking at her body. Plus,
Oh.
he said there'd be a reward. I'd appreciate a reward right about now.
You have the attention span of a fly. How are we supposed to unravel the mysteries of this place if you're so easily distracted by empty promises?
It's better to have a short attention span in a situation like this. There's no use dwelling on
Don't worry
the
about it.
past,
No wrong
especially when
choices.
it's already set
Thank
in
you,
stone.
Sona. Maybe she's bluffing, hoping to trick the narrator with us. That's true. I don't trust anything in this game. I don't either, dude. It's wild.
And especially when your promised reward is not, in fact, empty and is worth all the adversity you've been through to get here.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
Yeah. Gotta
With
cover
your work
yourself.
done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
There's a
You can
harsh
think of it as
perspective in
sealing
cover.
yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
Okay, interesting. That's very funny reading that as the narrator says. It's all uphill from here. I'm ready.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty.
That's right. So if she dies, it's also the end of the world.
The door. Check the door.
So are we just Yeah, it's like we're just doomed no matter what. We're just a giant pawn in this, aren't we? Open the door and accept your reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
And he knows more shit now. We know that for a fact.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
What?
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward?
Of course it doesn't. Don't be an idiot, hero. Come on.
This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it.
This guy fucking lied to us. Roblox! Guess who's back? Amen. Welcome in. Welcome in to Gaslight, Gatekeep, and Girl Boss, the game. It's awesome. I love it. But also, I'm really mad at this narrator. This guy fucking lied to us, man.
Okay.
This guy lied to us.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I thought maybe it was a fluke before, but now I realize we just always get this ending, huh? We're just doomed to the end of the world.
Like hell it is.
There's no way. That's bullshit. Let us out of here. I don't know, I'm pretty okay with this. I was kind of hoping we'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No, this is the beginning of eternity.
This guy's a lich.
Your reward, like I just told you.
This guy is some kind of like riddle keeping lich. I know. Boo. Kill, main, burn. Yeah, right. Is there a chance to bring in outside weapons? So far, we choose when we step in. There's a dagger on the table. We got it in our little bird claw hands.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
Yeah, I want to get rid of the narrator. Didn't you hear that? Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. What do you suggest? I don't want to die again. I don't like dying. I didn't like dying last time. I'm going to accept my reward now. Yeah.
That's great. Congratulations. You've earned it. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time. That is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
He's just saying things.
The voice's protestations fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
What?
No, you stop that. Stop all this nonsense.
You really don't want to be happy, do you?
Have a voice ruin your happy ending? What? I'm gonna beat the living narration out of the narrator. What is this? Hello, Jesus Freak, welcome in. If so, I'm bringing old reliable. That's what we need. This game takes 3 hours to beat. I think we've played it about that long.
A blade.
But I yap
Let's
a
use it
lot.
on ourselves and start over.
He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
Okay. Is there really no other way? Because I don't want to use the blade on myself. Oh, that's right. We did have to end ourselves last time. But I liked being happy. Are you really going to take it away from me? Let me say this one.
If it makes it easier for you, I can do it. Let me have it.
LOL, said the skeptic Lamau. So close to the very fulfilling, happy ending. Indeed. It seemed so fulfilling, you're right. Have you seen The Monster Princess? No, what is that? Wait, no, is it in this game? Don't tell me. No spoilies. No spoilies? I'm going into this blind. Don't tell me. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. How are you? I'm having quite a good Monday, actually. Give the blade to the voice of the skeptic. Sure, I'll do that. All right, wait and see. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. I'll make this quick.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
I don't have to answer that.
That's all we needed to hear.
Yeah, fine.
All right.
The little voice raises the pristine blade to your throat and cuts it open. You rapidly bleed out and then you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Genocidal because I'm the only person left in the whole world?
We'll see about that.
Is that why? I'm good. What game are you playing? This is Slay the Princess, a game where every choice matters a lot. Oh! The Grey.
You're on a path in the woods. See, that wasn't so bad.
What?
And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things. Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place.
It's like a time loop. Jesus Freak. It's like a time loop we're stuck in, and we keep getting restarts, and the narrator and the princess are like rivals. It's really a lot to explain. But it's a time loop, and that's a good start.
There's so many more threads to pull once you stop feeling.
Oh, and it's Voice of the Cold because I killed her. Oh,
That's
no.
a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay? I'm feeling nothing.
Oh, God.
And I like that just fine.
Okay.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2? It's our 3rd. What gave it away? Your open discussions.
Dang.
The last time we were here, you were in full-blown denial about the possibility of us restarting. What changed? Have you just been pretending to forget? I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. I just wish I'd been the first.
Huh.
So you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage. That's because there is no using it to your advantage. The more information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed. It's not like it was that difficult to slay her last time. She may have put up a fight, but her flesh is still softer than our blade.
I won't do it.
And now she's dead, and I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave.
Jesus, guys. Voice of the Cold is right. Oh my god. Might bring in a gun with a V5 silencer. Yeah, that'll go for it. Just go to the cabin already. I haven't seen
Already
this though.
slew her, and you survived. Yes. Then why, pray tell, are you here? Oh, I know that one. We killed ourselves. Why? Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward.
Yeah, what's he gonna say about this?
Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy.
Interesting.
We were bored. There were still answers that we needed to find. It was actually working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything.
So he didn't know if that would work. Huh.
How does us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us? The world doesn't stay saved if you die. And if the world isn't saved, then that means she isn't dead.
Huh, okay. The plot's thickening. I actually got a lot out of that conversation. It's raining. It wasn't raining last time. Or the time before that. Yeah.
Yes, things are different, aren't they?
And we were in the
If
woods.
this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time.
Uh-oh.
Her influence? What's that supposed to mean?
Slew is proper English. Indeed, it is.
It means exactly what I said. Don't overthink it, or you run the risk of making your task so much more difficult than it has to be. And what is that supposed to mean? Forget I said anything. I've probably already made things worse, and I need to stop talking about this now before I definitely make things worse. Oh, come on, tell us your secrets. Haven't we been through enough? Don't we deserve to know? No. Is there a reason it would be raining?
Yeah.
If there is, it doesn't matter. If a bit of rain is the best her influence can conjure, then we have nothing to worry about. A drenched corpse is still a
We're not gonna
corpse.
do it. We're not gonna do it. Variants are like branches of the multiverse. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm picking up from this game. Very neat. It's very cool. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's true, we could just turn around. Although I do want to go to the cabin.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright?
The silly options, they are fun.
What we do is entirely up to us. And we have all those mysteries to unravel. Isn't that right? You aren't here to solve a mystery. You're here to save the world. That's what you say. But how can we be sure? We can't be sure of anything except what's right in front of us. Okay, but we should care about the fate of the world. Why? Because we should. I don't know. It's important. Is it? Yes.
I think.
For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real.
Yeah, that's the thing. The narrator is speaking in such like ethereal, like intangible concepts that I'm like, what do you mean? And I can't trust anything he
Of course
says
it's
anymore,
real.
you know?
Where do you think you are? Somewhere else? Maybe we are. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
I don't trust a word coming out of your mouth anymore, dude.
As soon as you enter the cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming scent of decay, of mold and death and stagnant water.
What?
The once stately wooden building is bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction, all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition.
Okay.
It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is beyond repulsive.
What mirror? Oh, we're checking the mirror. Okay, I can save over this one now. That's fine. Yes.
But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you.
Yeah, I see her right there.
There is a figure, faintly outlined against the rotting wood of the wall. Is that her?
Yeah, with the knife sticking out of her chest.
It's like she is.
I wonder.
There.
B-52, I need backup now. Send the cabin. Send backup.
See, we killed her.
Who's the target? A lady with a knife in her chest. Just get her.
You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like us. She certainly doesn't look the same as she did last time.
I like the voice of the skeptic. They're really putting, like, tangible information together. Like, theories are being proven, like, we reset every time, she doesn't. She continues whatever consequence we gave her previous.
Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. There's a mirror, that's it. The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
I wonder if she took it.
Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with
Oh,
it.
yeah. Uh-oh.
But we had it with us when we died. And besides, everything else has reset. Why wouldn't the blade have reset too?
Uh-oh.
Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what happens when we slay her. Maybe this place has decided we don't need to try that again.
Uh-oh.
I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
Okay. I want to approach the mirror. That's what we're gonna do. There's like 1,000 voices. I know, it's kind of wild how much is going on right now.
You make your way
There's
to the
definitely a
door at the end
lot.
of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's so hazy. We should try and clean it off.
Sure.
You reach
Yeah, it's
forward
not
and place
there.
your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down.
Yeah, we can see it now.
So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
I love Voice of the Skeptic. I think Voice of the Skeptic is very similar to my own voice. Voice of the Smitten, close, but definitely second. I don't like Voice of the Cold. Too sociopathic. I don't like it.
No way left to go but down.
Alright, we'll enter. What's it look like?
The door to the basement
Oh.
groans open. The air is foul and wet,
Oh.
so thick that you can almost feel it settle onto your skin in layers of grime. The stairs are coated with slimy algae, the wood rotted through in places, reeking of fetid vegetation.
How do you guys say this word? How do you guys say this word? I say algae, not algae. But I don't know, maybe that's an American thing. Just curious. Also, this is Scream Call of Cthulhu right now. Some Eldritch Horrors. I don't like it. Whole SWAT team. I'm scared to death. I found that a lot of people got a voice they relate to. Yeah, mine is the Skeptic. My friend also related to Skeptic. Skeptic, a little bit smitten. I'm curious what other ones are going to be there. We've not found one I relate to yet. Ooh, interesting. Algae? You say it with the J sound, like Studio Ghibli? Yeah, I do that too. Okay. Interesting. Oh, no. Never mind. Cats at parties. I guess that can be algae or algae. I don't know.
A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadows, legs submerged up to her shins in dark waters.
Oh, this is like a Call of Cthulhu. Oh, jeez.
There she is again.
So we all say algae. Interesting. I wonder why they said algae.
Barely. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
Oh god, I'm sorry about last time. Are we good? Hey, I'm sorry I killed you. Can we be friends again? What the hell is this? I think we have a lot to talk about. I don't have a weapon. If there was anything upstairs for me to get. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna do it. It's an accent called British. Oh, but so do the British say it like that? Algae? That's fascinating. I didn't know that.
You receive no response.
Hey, I'm really sorry.
Do you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed. She doesn't seem fully there. I'm not sure she's even capable of being upset.
Okay, well, see, there's the skeptic. Of course she can be upset. Come on.
You aren't helping.
Come on.
Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
Yeah, this guy gives me the heebs-jeebs. This guy gives me the heebs-jeebs. Voice of the cold.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A bloated body floating face down in slowly rising waters.
Oh.
Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
Is she drowned?
This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead. She's not just dead. It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. Mostly. But if she's dead, then what are we supposed to do? She isn't dead. You clearly just believe she is. Her corpse is floating right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind games. If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this?
So this is like the ghost chapter where she's clearly incorporeal right now. Like the ghost, but maybe she'll be called like the drowned or something.
Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
What do you mean, oh fun? What do you mean?
Turn to see the
Oh,
shade
shit.
of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart.
Yeah.
And yet she isn't dead.
Could have told you that one, buddy.
She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even.
Huh.
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her?
What are we supposed to do?
Slaying, or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table.
B-52 what? Where's my backup?
Yeah, this is tricky. But let's talk to her. See what kind of information she has that we don't. But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk?
Yeah, she even said how done with us she was. I don't think she's gonna talk, dude.
Bold of you to come back here after what you did.
Oh, excuse me. It's allergy season. Yeah, I don't even think she wants to talk to us, guys. Why'd you close the door? Let me out. Are you trying to kill me? Bold question. What's wrong with you? I don't want this. I only killed you after you killed me first. We're even now. We don't need to do this again. Please, I'm begging you. Is there anything? Just don't let me drown. Let's try this. Let's try the we're even.
But she doesn't answer your question. All she does is watch you in shadowed silence.
Oh, so the water's rising.
Do you hear that trickling sound? The water's rising, isn't it?
That's a nightmare. That's like number one fear of mine.
It is. And it's rising fast. That's interesting. We've never drowned before. I wonder how it'll feel.
I can't wait to get rid of this guy.
Bad, I bet. I don't think dying ever feels good. Yes, how astute. Dying is bad and you should avoid it. How about you stop trying to talk to her and do something instead?
Halfway into this, I'd be on my last mag, for real. Just shooting at the ghosts. Uh-oh, Water, what are you gonna do? Is this about last time? I'm sorry. Let's try this.
The water
Shit.
is rising faster now. It's flowing in from some unseen place, and judging by the height of the algae on the stairs, it has no intention of stopping anytime soon. You feel it creeping up your back, so cold that it steals the very warmth from your flesh, leaving a smothering numbness in its place.
Hey.
Are you really just going to stand there and let yourself die?
I was talking to the ghost.
Yeah, let's think. Where is it coming from?
To my girlfriend.
It's coming from some unseen place.
Like underwater?
Does it really matter where it's coming from? Because I can feel it rising. I don't think we have much time to sleuth.
Yes, it matters. Maybe we can find a way out. Maybe we can figure out a way to make this work. This is just a puzzle. We can solve it.
Some things aren't puzzles to be solved. Sometimes you're doomed from the start.
Sometimes you're doomed.
Most people are. Yes, most people are doomed. But in case you need reminding, everyone will be doomed forever unless you stop her.
Okay. I'm going to drown! Amiana, are you trying to kill me? Of course she is. I think that's made apparent now. What's wrong with you? I don't want this. Let's rush for the door.
The princess eyes you with a disaffected gaze as you rush up the stairs, but you don't make it past the first few steps.
Do we trip? Are we about to trip? Uh-oh.
The door bursts open,
Oh.
a powerful wave of water crashing down towards you, and
All right.
you're swept up in the flood. Your head slams into the basement wall.
Alright. Cool sound design.
You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness, disorientated, only aware of the surface of the water and the emptiness above. And of course, the princess, hovering above you, watching in silence as you struggle to stay afloat in the icy depths. There's no way out. It's so dark and cold, I think our limbs are slowing down. How much longer can we do this?
Okay.
Just keep breathing. We'll figure this out.
Are we still-
Or we won't.
Really?
It doesn't matter either way, but you don't have time to figure anything out. Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle.
Is it the monster?
You're dragged under,
No.
only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before your head is plunged into the freezing depths. As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather, you see her. The body you found floating when you first arrived, its hand is locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness. I get it. We shouldn't have killed her. Just get it away from us, please. The past is the past. There's no changing it.
That's true. Only bad
There's
shit
nothing
happens
to
when we kill her, man.
And there's not a lot we can do about the present either. Not unless we think like we should have been doing all along.
Uh-oh.
But there is no thinking as you drown.
Yeah.
You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. Your icy limbs flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the while her ghastly figure stares down at you, expressionless,
This music is so unsettling.
as unfeeling as the weight around your ankle.
Your lungs filled with water, the same your mind filled with blood.
Oh!
In the end, we're not so different.
Oh, and then she's taken. And there comes the long quiet. Okay. That's it. You love this track? Using it for some tense TTRPG stuff, right? Oh, that's a good idea. I gotta tell Alex about that. But your lungs don't fill, nor will they ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Let's approach it. Let's see what we look like. So we've been bloated and withered.
This doesn't feel right. It feels
Different.
different.
Final.
Final.
Ignore the cowards. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Let's go. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Wait. Yeah, you've withered. I'm withered again? You take out a grenade. You get the same verbiage whenever you hit the same number of claimed vessels in a run. Oh. This is a reloaded save, so we went back some progress. Makes sense. Okay. So what's this gonna be like? You're at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
Oh, and we got this before
a mass
too.
of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new.
Nope,
And to look
Roblox, no
away is to
spoilers.
reshape
Don't
them
do it.
yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
I do want to ask this.
And
didn't.
yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Okay, that all lines up with what I'm thinking. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Okay. I'll tell you after. Yeah. We can talk a lot after. I like going into
You're
this
on a
blind.
path in
No,
the
at the
woods.
end of stream? No,
And at
don't.
the end
I
of
want to
that
be.
path is a
no
cabin.
spoilers. I don't want to know
And in the
anything.
basement of that cabin is a princess.
Thoughts on the vessels will have changed though? Oh, damn. Well, rip. Rip. All right, gang, I think I'm going to call it there for now because a storm doth approach. And it's about a good ending time. Yeah, I'm worried the power is going to go out. I'm going to save over this because we're just going to continue off of this file I was on now. Yeah, see you next time, Allie. Yeah, that was fun. I think we'll play this one more day. I think we're gonna play this again tomorrow, and I would love to beat the game. I don't know how. People say it takes 3 hours to beat, and I feel like we've played it about that long. Oh no, we've played it like 4 hours. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how an ending comes about this game, but it's fascinating, and I'm really enjoying it. It is very cool. Was quite interesting today. It's a really neat game. It's very heady, but I like that about it, you know? It's neat. It says we've been playing for about 4 hours. We're streaming it though. We'll get there. Okay, you think we will? That's good. Because I definitely want to get to some kind of like feeling of ending. But I can also see how it can like go on. I would also probably in my own time like to try to get more of the achievements. It says there's 131 and we've gotten 15. So that's wow. But it's an amazing game. I get the love for it. I'm glad Black Tabby Games is I don't know, getting more well known, earning their stripes. Thanks for being here, Zona. Disney was a lovely stream. Yay, Smooch, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. Infame, Cats, Roblox. We had a whole lot of people here. New voice will be Voice of the Depressed. Oh, okay, wait, don't tell me more. Voice of Depressed is interesting. If you just keep progressing on one save file, you'll get to an ending. Okay, that's good to know. We'll continue on this one. Starts at page 2. Yeah, it sure was a trip 100%ing it. You did that? Damn. That's a lot of work. More than halfway there. Ooh. Okay, that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll just go on and we'll get to an ending. We'll see what it has in store for us. I won't be reading out just because I am fearful of weather. But I will see you guys all tomorrow at the same time, and we will be trying to wrap this game up. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are enjoying your time. I hope you had a great start to your Monday. You know, good start to the week and all that. I don't really have any news. That's it. Have a lovely one, guys, and I hope to see you tomorrow. And if not, I will see you around. Bye. See ya.